for you. Welcome to another edition of Don Olfen on Fishing. You know, I just barely put in, and I am looking at a possible kokanee here. So I'm headed for the Caribbean in a couple of days, and I felt like I better just do another video. This one happens to be a video on trolling for kokes, and oh my goodness, we got a beautiful one here. If I can get him in. Gorgeous, gorgeous color, gorgeous fish. Really excited this morning. Oh wow, he's taking it. Oh, he could take me off, break me off there. That was quite a run. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. And hopefully I'll be able to put a few fish in the boat. Just like that one. That's a beautiful, beautiful koke. Well, there we go. Beautiful fish. You probably can't see on the finder. I've got it. I'm looking at it right here. So if you look at my Lowrance right there, you'll notice that I've got there are scattered fish all the way through the column. I mean, you're looking at marks in 20 feet, in 30 feet, in 50 feet, in 60 feet, and that's what these fish do. That's what these kokanee do. As they're getting ready to spawn. So they'll move around. You've seen me many times when I'm jigging for them, and you'll see that I am going at 20 feet, and then all of a sudden I have to drop down to 50, and you just have to follow those fish. But just watch your finder. Now I'm coming into a nice little school right there, if you can see. Hopefully you can. And they are exactly where my baits are. I'm at 46 feet and I'm at 50 feet. So hopefully we'll get another bite here and get onto some fish. Well, there's the third fish. I didn't get the second fish on. Oh wow, that's a beautiful fish on film, but we are into some nice kokes this morning, and hopefully we'll be able to get a few of them in. The last one just broke me off without even a question. About halfway in, he just broke me off. Big fish. Yep. These are awfully nice fish this morning. Got the pink on now, got a pink squid, kind of a super squid actually, and they seem to want that. There we go. That's a beautiful fish, another beautiful fish. Oh, there we go. Get that taken care of and get back out in the water. I don't know if you're going to be able to see too clearly. I'm going to step up so I can maybe show you here. There's all the fish that we're fishing for right there. They're between 45 and 50 feet down, and they are when they hit, they're very, very aggressive. I've been broken off once, and and that was just on a normal, standard retrieve. So anyway, it's a great morning to be out, and I'm thinking that we've just got a whole bunch of fish that just decided to move through this morning. I've gone to a larger dodger. I think I'm just trying to get as much attention as I can, so I've got like a 6.5-inch dodger, 2 of them, and I've kind of gone with the same, basic situation for both of my rigs, and it seems to be working, so we're going to stick with it. Well, what do we got here? That's a nice little immature kokanee. Good job. Came up and took that, and that's a great one. We'll take it. I started out trolling, and all of a sudden it was like 8:15, 8:20. All of a sudden the fish just scattered, and so I couldn't see any really good schools. So I decided to switch over and start to jig a little bit. And I've had only maybe 3 or 4 good schools that have come through since then. But that last fish that I just put in the boat came on a chartreuse spoon with corn, with yellow shoepeg corn on. So the fish are still active. This particular one wasn't probably a spawner this year, but anyway, that's what I did. So I just kind of switched gears midstream and left the trolling on the side and picked up my jigging rod, and within about 10 minutes put a fish in the boat. So I'm happy. Well, I've missed about 5, maybe 6 beautiful bites here in the last few minutes. So these Kokanee that are still here are trying to be active, but they've just been kind of smacking at it. They haven't been really eating it, I don't think. And so I'm just I've been with a couple of my viewers, subscribers, and I missed a bunch of fish while I was talking to them, which was fine. But all I'm doing now is just looking for little small schools. I'm only finding 2 or 3, maybe 5 in a school, and when I find them, I'll drop down to them and do my thing. I'm using a chartreuse still, and I'm still using the shoepeg yellow corn, and it's actually been very, very active this morning. It's been really a lot of fun. The key to this whole process is patience, and if you're a one-trick pony and you only have if you're only trolling, then you've got to be patient and make sure that you just keep going through the fish over and over again, and eventually they'll bite. And if you're jigging like I am, you just need to continually keep looking for schools, looking for those 3 to 5 fish schools, and then drop down to them and be prepared to have them go anywhere from 30 feet down to 70 feet. And so it's an awful lot of fun to do this, but you've got to have patience. If you don't have patience, it just simply won't work out. Well, thanks again for watching another episode of Don Olfen on Fishing. This will be the last one that I get before the end of the kokanee season. So had a lot of fun this morning. Started out trolling, got a couple of 3 beautiful bites and lost a nice one at the boat, and then I switched to jigging and caught a smaller fish, and then went back to a little bit of trolling and caught another one. So I got my limit, and they're pretty nice fish. They're pretty good fish.